The time is 11 o'clock on this late Saturday night, September 1st, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night, September 1st, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's 60 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is a touching funeral in Washington as McCain tributes mourn the fierce conscience of the nation's best self. Issues for Brett Kavanaugh, the president who chose him in the Supreme Court he would change. Bruce Thorne and Christopher Steele helped try to turn an oligarch into an informant. Senator John McCain will be buried next to Wingman. In the 2018 Dell Top Championship at the TPC Boston and Norton through 2 rounds, Webb Simpson, your leader, 1 stroke ahead of Tyrell Harrington and Justin Rose with 11 under par for Simpson. Tyrell and Justin Rose 10 under par. They were co-leaders until late in the round. Simpson made a beautiful putt for eagle in the 18th hole to go up 1 up over Tyrell Hatton and Justin Rose. For the Eagles, start Nick Foles in the opener. Molly Tibbetts' father tells politicians to stop publicizing his daughter's murder. Electronic recorders were coming in New Mexico truck bus crash that killed 8. Alaska mother charged with killing his daughter in the separate incidents years apart. Dutch sheriff level says that 4 or 5, as Amsterdam terrorist motive alleged in attacking Americans. Saudi-led coalition admit mistakes and made a daily best attacking Yemen. By weary Palestinian U.S. decision to end refugee funding and just latest setback. Pope Francis accuser turns up the pressure with more accusations. California lawmakers give thumbs up to gold standard net neutrality bill. Ford cancels forkless crossover for U.S. consumers after Trump's trade war tariffs. Riders temporarily stuck on Six Flags roller coaster. The crisis in American market currencies isn't going away. Look at that news from the wire. Palestinian officials said the decision by the United States to stop funding for an agency to provide aid to Palestinian refugees would promote extremism. China disputes UN report on human rights violation of Uyghurs. Report Yemen school bus bombing not justified. A month before Brazil's vote in the presidential election, Brazil court as really popular former president in jail cannot run for the office. Despite the United States and Canada failing to reach an agreement and negotiate NAFTA by Friday's deadline, the official said talks will resume next week. Hurricane Norman weakened to a Category 2 with forecasters predicting the storm across the Central Pacific based on the Tuesday, the National Hurricane Center said. Missouri AG files lawsuit against duck boat owner and operator. Papa John's founder files suit against company. Former Trump aide George Papadopoulos has asked for probation in charge of the line in the FBI and its Russia probe ahead of his sentencing next week. Not in the Times controversial water system has some more skill up coming its way. Scott Allard is named the new water commissioner during Tuesday's meeting at the Norton Water Sewer Commission meeting. Tiger said during 22 years prison garden, Benjamin Johnny had to endure the indemnity prisoners from time to time. And Tonto Control Officer Ballet bit in a dog attack. Tiverton Casino Hotel over the cheers from waiting patrons. Teen died in fatal East Bridgewater crash that killed 4 Stoughton students. Unintended candle may have caused Buckland bedroom fire on 470 Justin from Warren Avenue Saturday afternoon, and these wonders honored Justin live life in East Bridgewater. Several injured in serious East Bridgewater crash. Firemen lay their muck in a stone at Hingham Park. Climate change could transform Arizona's forest deserts worse than a drought and fire. Air leak at International Space Station temporarily plugged in by FUM. Going back to the moon won't break the bank, NASA chief said. Oregon's only heart transplant program ends indefinitely. Syphilis, cornea, accommodated cases on the rise. ADHD rates in the U.S. almost doubled in the last 2 decades, and more cases of degenerative disease confirmed in Hampton, New Hampshire. Worcester, Massachusetts at 1 hour ago. Pleasant and Chestnut with motor accident with the traffic. Please avoid the area. 1 hour ago. Peter Chill News Time, 11:04 on this late Thursday. late Saturday night. It's time now for a sport. The Boston Red Sox beyond A-Rods. And whatever it gives 12 strikeouts. Cruise over the Chicago White Sox 6-1. Other scores, man. Major Leagues, bottom of 8th. Colorado Rockies 4, San Diego Padres 2, bottom of 5th. Seattle Mariners 8, Oakland A's 1, Arizona Diamondbacks, Blake, LA Dodgers 2 to number, bottom of the 6th. Till 10th 8th. Milwaukee Brewers 8, Milwaukee Brewers 3, and then Washington Nationals 1. New York Yankees 2, Detroit Tigers 1, New York Mets 2, San Francisco Giants 1, final 11 innings. Chicago Cubs 7, Philadelphia Phillies 1, Atlanta Braves 5, Pittsburgh Pirates 3, Houston Astros 7, and the LA Angels 3, and the Miami Marlins 6, and the Toronto Blue Jays 3, Tampa Bay Rays 5, and the Cleveland Indians 3, Cincinnati Reds 4, and then the St. Louis Cardinals 0, Kansas City Royals 5, and the Baltimore Orioles 4, and then the Texas Rangers 7, and the Minnesota Twins 4. Peter, and now, taking a look at some Paw Sox Blake, they Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders at home 3-0. On the road in Scranton Wilkes-Barre 3-0. Chicago Bears reach agreement to trade for Kelly Mack from Oakland Raiders. Kerry goes for the action saying Roger Federer shot is everything. Auburn over Washington 21-16. Peter Chill News Time is 11:06 on this late Saturday night, and it's time now for Peter Chill Traffic Trends to check. Baby! Buses will place train service between Forest Hills and Ruggles this weekend, September 1st and 2nd, due to truck work. And Community Rail and affairs, they are all looking good. In Rhode Island, 95, northbound side, low side, 295 in Warwick. Southeastern Massachusetts and Cape Highways are looking good. In Boston vicinity, it's looking good. 390, 395, looking good from 120 to New Hampshire border. 95, northbound side, low side, Hampton Tolls. Central Massachusetts, Route 2, eastbound side, low side, Fitchburg. Western Massachusetts highways are looking good. In Connecticut, Route down, westbound side, low side, Route 5 up in Cromwell, Connecticut. 25, northbound side, those are Monroe, Connecticut. Bear Parkway, eastbound side, those are Durham, Connecticut. Interstate 8791 on the southbound side, the little sort came in of St. New York, Vermont. Autoway 15 on the northbound side, so in some Quebec and towards Montreal. Peter Chill News Time, 11:07 on this late Saturday night. Time now for a weather report. Except for a little few bits of a rain shower down in 90 Spain. Picture perfect night on tap for much of the New England region with temperatures in the 60s for the moment in southern New England, while it's in the 50s to 60s in northern New England with 71 degree reading up in Burlington, Vermont. And we're seeing a couple of showers and thunderstorms in the line from Altoona, Pennsylvania down to St. Mary's, Pennsylvania headed towards the north-northeast. So Olean, New York to Harrisburg, PA. You're going to be next in these lines of showers and storms. And we got a couple of batch of rain showers south and north of the Buffalo, New York metropolitan area. Right now, North Massachusetts at 11:08. 62 degrees with humidity 90%, 2.59 degrees by barometer for 28 inches. And it's setting winds east southeast and it's calm. Heat advisor may be needed at times of push to some New England next week, Monday and Tuesday. And we got trouble storm Florence. 16.0 to the north, 30.2 to the west. Max the same, winds 50 miles an hour, moving west-northwest at 14 miles an hour. Florence a little stronger as it moves west-northwest over the open Atlantic. And 11 p.m., the center of tropical storm Florence was located at latitude 16.2 to the north, longitude 30.2 to the west. Florence is moving toward the west-northwest near 14 miles an hour, and this general motion is expected to continue for Tuesday. Max the same winds are increasing near 50 miles an hour. Gusts and there's a slow swing that's expected to die and send you a little change temp expected on Monday and Tuesday. And tropical storm force winds extend absolutely at 45 miles up from the center, and it's going to have a center pressure 1,000 millibars of 29 to 53 inches. And so nice showers and thunderstorms over the southeastern and central Bahamas as 8 p.m. Saturday, and southeastern and central Bahamas at Turks and Caicos Island and adjacent. And then waters that are associated with tropical wave and an upper level trough. The activity is expected to move west-northwest across the remainder of the Bahamas and South Florida during the next day or so. Little, if any, development is expected during the time during the strong upper level winds and conditions is expected to become a little more Favorable for development of wind system moves across the Gulf of Mexico, where a tropical pressure could form during the early to middle part of next weekend. Regardless of development and heavy rains are likely to cross much of the Bahamas and southern Florida during the next day to see production your local weather forecast officer for more information. Formation chance for us low 20%, formation chance 5 days, medium 50%. One model. Alright, looking at the forecast, good like this. Night, increased clouds about 57 degrees. Calm wind for Sunday. Mostly clouds about Christmas, sunny sky about 84 degrees, and calm wind coming in 7 5 to 8 miles in the afternoon for Sunday night. Patch fog about 1 a.m. Mostly clouds about 66 degrees, southward about 6 miles an hour from Labor Day. Patch fog for 10 miles, mostly sunny sky about 88 about 71 degrees. Wind southwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour for Tuesday. Check the shots and thunderstorming after 2 p.m. Patch fog for 9 miles, mostly sunny sky about 91 about 68 degrees, and chest patch to 30%. Wednesday, patch bar for 8 a.m. was mostly sunny, part clouds at 86, about 68 degrees. For Thursday, chance of showers after 8 a.m. Patch bar for 8 a.m. was partly sunny, the most clouds at 89, about 66 degrees. Chance of 45%. Friday, chance of showers, patch bar was partly sunny, the most clouds at 76, about 60 degrees. Chance of 35%. And for Saturday, chance of showers, partly sunny, about 73 degrees, and chance of 30%. That's me for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Saturday night, August. September 1st, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good positive to the not see it tomorrow morning. More report, hope you have a good night.